Hello, this is Lance Johns. Let Johns driving love is more, baby. I wanted to talk about Tabitha Dupree or Candy VP, whatever her name is on Facebook. Um, Give me 1 second. Hello. Sorry about that. I was speaking to a neighbor. Yeah, I want to talk about Tabitha Dupree. I first met her in 1996 on the bus when I was in between cars. I met her and I always thought she was pretty. I know when I first met her, she was overweight. I know she lost weight since then. I don't know if she had liposuction with her, but I know she lost weight from when I knew her, like back in 96, 97, 98. But I met her, I did have a crush on her. I don't know if she knew that, but I did have a crush on her. But she was always nice, I know that her family went through hard times. I know that, when they was younger, they got, taken advantage of by adults. And I know all of them got touched, by perverts. And I know that Tabitha's older sister became a lesbian because of that. Which, but I know if kids get touched, they should go to therapy. I don't think she never did because I know that Tabitha told me that when they was little kids that their sister Amanda Dupree, or as a nickname Pre, that she is like little girls. And I guess, she tried to date boys, but she ended up being a butch lesbian. But that's besides the point. I'm not talking about Pre or Kenny or Latanya, but it's really about Tabitha. But I know that they have burned a lot of people. They have taken advantage of a lot of people. Like I said, like Latanya has never did nothing to me, but I know she talked about, people that I knew, and she did stuff to people that I knew. I know Pri has never did nothing to me, but Pri has did stuff to people that I knew. I know Kenny never really did nothing to me, but I know he told my friend Don, he used Tommy to the fullest. I didn't like that statement, but Tabitha, when I was, young, like 20, it was like around when I was 20 years old, I was very naive. I didn't think that she would burn me, but she did. And she knew that I've been burned by Desmond and Michelle already, but she still decided to burn me too. I know that she wanted me to co-sign for a Discover card, so I did. And then when Discover called me, I was telling them no, that I didn't co-sign for it, and I realized I did. I told them yes, I did. And then once she got the card, she went somewhere. I don't know if it was Rental Center or somewhere in Little Rock. She bought like furniture for her front room. She charged on the card. I think it was around $1,600 or something like that. But she never paid the card. When I found out, I went off on her. And then I know she was paying on the card for a moment, but she stopped doing it. And I was helping her pay on it, a little bit. But I know she, we work at rallies together, but off and on, because she worked at rallies 3 times, but I know the first time she got fired by Tanya, the second time she got fired by Sean, then the third time she quit. But I know that she met this boy that was cousins of this boy named Chris. That was affiliated with my friend Don. she met him and she got pregnant. And I know she had a baby by this dude. I don't know what happened, you know, with the relationship. I don't think they're together no more, but I know she moved to Las Vegas, like around the millennium. She moved to Las Vegas around that time somewhere. But I know I had a coworker named Antoine that seen her, and she told him that I guess she felt bad about me being mad about her charging that amount on that Discover card. She never paid it. And like, I was talking to her the other day, and she acted like she don't remember me co-signing for the Discover card. Yes, I co-signed for you, but I know she forced my signature on that service merchandise card. I didn't agree to do that, but she forced my signature on service merchandise credit card. And I went to service merchandise before they closed on West Markham and Little Rock and told them that she forged my signature and that I wasn't responsible for that card. I wish I would have told Discover that she forged my signature though, but at the time I was naive. I didn't think about it, you know. I didn't think I could do that, but now I wish I would have said that she forged my signature, because I had to end up paying that back because they started garnishing my check at rallies because of her. And I don't know why she go lie and say that she that I did not co-sign for a credit card. Like I have coworkers, former coworkers, that was vouched for me that I co-signed for her, that I co-signed that credit card for her. She can't go around and lie and state that I didn't do that I didn't co-sign credit card for her. I did co-sign credit card for her because my own Discover card, that card ended up being closed because of what happened with Tabitha credit card. I lost my Discover card because of her, because that card ended up being delinquent and ended up hurting my credit, because when I got my Grand Am, I had to pay an extra $500 down because of it. And you don't realize that when you co-sign for somebody and they fuck you over, it's gonna affect your credit for 7 years or until you pay it off either way. And like I say, the only reason why I paid it off because they started garnishing my check. I didn't want to worry about no more, so I just paid it off with my school money. But I'm never gonna co-sign a credit card with nobody again. Nobody. Because you're responsible for yourself only. Other people who want you to do that type of stuff is going to freeload and not do stuff in your best interest. And with Tabitha, I'm sure she's successful now. She seems like she's living a good life wherever she's at. But I know we're in the same town. I believe she's in North Vegas and I'm in the county. But she probably be mad when I make this video, but I don't give a damn, because you shouldn't lie and state that you did not receive that credit card when you did. And at certain much that credit card, you forced my signature. I didn't agree for you to get that credit card certain merchandise. And after that Discover card, I wasn't going to co-sign anything else for you. You must have did that. You must have did certain merchandise around the same time or after, because I never agreed on a certain merchandise credit card. So, you know, why you lying for? You really fucked my credit up with that Discover card. And probably a certain merchandise too, but certain merchandise, you know, you forced my signature, so I didn't agree to it. So, but I never had to pay that back. I guess since certain merchandise closed, you know, it didn't matter. But I know I did not co-sign a credit card at certain merchandise for you. So I don't know where you got that from. I don't know why you thought that I was gonna co-sign a credit card for certain merchandise after you fucked me over on the Discover card. Like I said, you never apologized to me for what you did to me. I mean, I was being friends with you on Facebook because I was friends with a lot of people on Facebook that fucked me over. But now, I'm finna cut ties with people on Facebook that did me wrong. Like I cut ties with Desmond and Michelle. I'm cutting ties with you, and there's a few other people I'm gonna cut ties with that did me wrong. I mean, I already cut ties with my cousin Wayne because he did me wrong. He never paid me back for the money he owed me. So people that owe me money, they don't give a damn. Well, there's a few people I will let slide because they're good friends and they'll help me out if I need help. So I'm not cut out of dealing with people like you, your family. I mean, I just know that y'all are low down people. How can you be blessed while you blessed and everything and you did people wrong? Like I said, you never asked me for forgiveness for what you did. Like, I don't know how you can be living a good life when you did such wrong things. Like, I mean, you probably asked God for forgiveness for what you did. You probably begged God for forgiveness for what you did to me, but you never said sorry to me for what you did. And that's all you have to do is say sorry for what you did. You didn't do that. I mean, I'm sure you probably felt bad, about what you did, but you never apologized to me. And like you had a chance to apologize to me on Facebook, but you never did. And then you lied, say you never did that Discover card. You know you did. That really just gets on my nerves that you can lie about a credit card when you know you um, asked me to co-sign for you for that credit card. I don't understand how you can lie like that. But anyway, Tabitha, you can fuck yourself. You can go to hell. You can go to shit. I'm glad that you're happy in your life, but I don't want to have anything to do with you no more. I really don't want anything to do with you no more. I mean, I'm sorry that you and your brother and sister got molested when y'all was kids, and that your sister Amanda Dupree is a butch dyke that loves to eat pussy and thinks she's a man. I'm sorry that happened to y'all. I'm sorry that as free as Amanda is, that she chose to be a dyke and eat pussy and think she's a man and won't establish herself as a woman. I mean, I'm sorry that that well, I don't want to talk about Latanya. I'm gonna talk about Latanya in another video. But yeah, I'm sorry if your family had bad luck growing up. And I'm sorry that your mama, let y'all be taken advantage of. And I would never. I know my mama did that to me and my brother and sister, my brother and my sisters. I would never move to Las Vegas to be around them. And I don't know if your dad is in Las Vegas or if he's still in Little Rock. And I hate that people call me about Amanda Dupree and her bills and stuff. Like I say, I don't know where y'all are in Las Vegas. I know y'all here. I mean, cause I seen your Little Caesars like twice. But I know that I don't want everything to do with y'all ever. Like I say, the bullshit about it is that I used to work with a girl that looks like Amanda at my jail job. When I worked at the jail, it was a girl named Kimberly that looks just like Amanda, like a younger version. She used to wear her hair like how Amanda, like the cornrows and everything. She used to wear her hair just like how Pre used to wear her hair with the braids and everything. I know Pre since cut her hair off. She don't have that pretty hair no more. But I know Kimberly looks like Pre. And she's a tomboy like Pre. And that used to Every day I stick my pre every day. Every day I see Kimberly, I stick my pre every day. Yeah, that is a hummy every day seeing Kimberly because she remind me of Pre so much. And but at the same time, I don't have anything to do with y'all. Like I say, Pre and Kenny never did anything to me, but I just hate what Kenny said. You took further that really pissed me off. Latanya never did anything to me, but I know Latanya did. You know, did her friend wrong with Greg. I'm not gonna say, Greg ex-wife name, but Latanya did her wrong. Miss Murkison, the first Miss Murkison, she did her wrong because she was her friend and she cheated with Greg, and then Greg ended up doing her wrong. Like I say, you can't be with a cheater. Cheaters gonna do you wrong. And it just messed up how you know she could do Miss Murkison like that. That's all I'm gonna say. But but I know Miss Murkison was nice, and I got a chance to work with her at rallies. Yeah, I got a chance to work with her at rallies. But I just didn't like how Bob House did Miss Murkison when we worked at 12th Street together. Bob House did her wrong, had her crying and everything. Like, if your boss gonna have you crying and stuff, then it's time, to get another job. You, you never should let your boss have you crying and stuff. I had two people had me crying at work before. Well, three people had me crying at work before, and that will never happen again. That will never happen again. But Tabitha, when this video is done, I'm going to block you. Your phone number in my phone, I'm going to block it. And I don't ever want to talk to you again. And I'm going to block Latanya, even though I'm not friends, I'm going to block her, and I'm going to block Kenny. Because I never want to have anything to do with you again. And I hope that other people, like mutual friends and all that, don't get mad at me because I did a video about you. But I just hope that you realize what you did to me. I mean, if you want to apologize to me, you can, and I can take this video down, but I doubt that's going to happen. And I don't want to see him probably try to start shit with me because I will go off on you. Don't send your man after me because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Or your family members after me. Or anybody after me. I don't have time for you doing that. I don't think I'm going to see you. I mean, I probably would see you because we live in the same town, but same area. But I never want to talk to you again, ever. Ever. Not even if I see you in Little Rock, don't talk to me. Don't have your daddy call me because I'm not going to talk to him either. Cause I remember when me and Sonya went over there to talk to you about that credit card, you didn't want to come outside. But I just know that don't ever talk to me again because we're done. We're done forever. And I hope you wouldn't get your GED because I remember you dropped out of high school, you and your brother Kenny, y'all dropped out of high school, but I hope that y'all get it together and never fuck with me again. Been away. You can go fuck yourself, go jump in a lake of fire. I don't want to have anything to do with you ever again. But let me get out for this video and do the other video. Like, share, subscribe, the notification comment below. See some say so afraid to speak out. What said their head be so dead? What mask come out? Well, where mask will need to come out conference need again last John Legend drop lost more baby. I said think it's 2020, 2021, 2022. But anyway, thanks for listening. Have a good day. Peace.